Hello and welcome to another week of 52 Weeks of Financial Success. We thank you for continuing to watch, and we hope this information has been very valuable and important to you. Let's move on now. We are in week number 7. Today we're talking about emergency savings. So many people say, Winfrey, why do you put so much emphasis on emergency savings? I do that because life always happens. It's important that you are prepared for the unexpected emergencies that will happen. The other reason why it's important to have emergency savings is because when you have savings, watch this, you do not depend on debt. For the last 18 years, when I've been meeting with individuals and business owners and families, I found we have to depend on debt when we have no emergency savings. Because if the car were to break down and I don't have any money to save, then that's when I have to use a care credit account. When I need a new water heater or the roof is leaking or I have something that I need to get fixed, if I do not have emergency savings, I have to pull out a credit card or I have to get an unsecured loan. So one of the main reasons why you want to have emergency savings is because it eliminates the need to have to use unnecessary debt. So a lot of times people say, well, Winfrey, how much do I need to have saved? Write this down. 6 to 12 months of your living expenses. 6 to 12 months of your living expenses. So if your expenses are $2,000 a month, you need to have as a minimum $12,000 saved. On the high end, if you have $2,000 a month of expenses, on the high end you would want $24,000. Now the reason why you want to have so much is because let's say you were unable to work. Let's say your position was eliminated. You need money to carry you while you're looking or searching for another job. So it is important that you have 6 months up to 12 months saved. Now some of you listening, you have more than that. You need to take what is above 12 months and that needs to start going towards your investments, towards your retirement. Once you've reached your 12-month max, that's enough. Because remember, saving is short-term, investing is long-term. Well, then the next question people always say is, what should I save my money in? What kind of account? Well, I always say we use a money market account. Money market accounts. The reason why is because they give you check writing privileges and the rates are a little bit higher than savings accounts. So you need to have a money market account. All you have to do is go to your bank, your credit union, wherever you bank, you do business with, ask them about their money market accounts. That's where you want to have your emergency savings. And then the final question I always get is, how can I save? You know, I've been trying, but every time I set money aside, I have to go back into the account to pull the money out. Well, if you find yourself saving, but you're having to take money out a lot or too often, you are overspending. You need to go back to what we talked about last week and focus on getting your budget in order, because many times when I see someone put money in every pay period in their savings and then that money is taken back out before the next pay period or by the next pay period, that means we are overspending. So we need to look at our budget, number one, but then number two, we need to get our debt eliminated. And that's what we're going to talk about next week, the importance of canceling and eliminating your debt. Because if you're having to pool money, that shows me your budget is out of line. That shows me that you're spending more than you need to spend. But when I do not have debt, I have money left over to save. So let me give you our action tip for this week. If you do not have at least $1,000 saved, I want that to be your goal. I want you to get to $1,000 as quickly as possible. Hey, we're in tax season. People are getting their tax refunds right now. I know you've got some other things you wanted to do with that money, but if you do not have $1,000 saved, let that money go towards your emergency savings. When you get to the $1,000, everything above that right now, we're going to focus on paying off debt. So you need to come back next week as I give you the steps of what you need to do in order to cancel and eliminate debt. Well, hopefully this has been good for you. Remember, go to our website, download our free chapter from our new book, 7 Secrets to Financial Success. Go to charleswinfrey.com. You'll be able to put in your name, email address. If you have not downloaded your free copy, you can download it now. Well, again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for another 52 Weeks of Financial Success.